A wave of pure, unfiltered euphoria swept through the Olympiastadion.
In Munich yesterday as global pop icons,
BTS delivered a historic, high-octane performance that left tens of thousands of fans breathless. Amidst the ocean of flashing lightsticks and earth-shattering fanchants, one extraordinary moment stood out, instantly becoming the defining highlight of the entire evening. A female fan in the standing section experienced what many are calling the ultimate dream come true, walking away with a priceless memento directly from the hands of her idol. The atmosphere reached a fever pitch when BTS member Jimin noticed a heartfelt message held up amidst the massive crowd. The fortunate young woman had brought a handwritten sign to the concert, expressing a deep and unwavering devotion that spanned nearly a decade. Her sign boldly stated that she had been waiting patiently for 9 long years just to witness this very moment and catch the eye of her favorite artist. As Jimin was pacing the stage during an emotionally charged song, his eyes scanned the crowd and locked onto the poignant words written on her paper. Moved by the sheer dedication of a fan who had supported the group for almost a decade, the singer decided to create a memory that would last a lifetime. Without hesitation, Jimin began unzipping the stylish jacket he was wearing as part of his stage attire, sending initial ripples of curiosity through the surrounding crowd. He completely shed the garment right there on stage, folding it briefly before signaling to a nearby security guard stationed at the barricade. Jimin carefully handed the jacket over to the guard, pointing directly toward the emotional woman and giving explicit instructions to deliver it safely into her hands. The surrounding fans watched in absolute awe as the security personnel navigated the short distance to hand over the precious piece of clothing. The moment the jacket touched her hands, the reality of the situation crashed over the young woman like a tidal wave. She was instantly overcome by absolute shock, completely unable to process the magnitude of what had just transpired. The sheer disbelief quickly gave way to a burst of raw emotion, and she began screaming hysterically in pure, unadulterated joy. For 9 long years, she had dreamed of a personal connection with her idol, and that profound wish had been fulfilled in the most spectacular way possible. The overwhelming rush of adrenaline and happiness proved to be almost too much for her physical senses to handle. As she clutched the jacket tightly against her chest, her knees began to buckle under the weight of her intense emotions. Friends and nearby fans quickly reached out to support her as she visibly stumbled, appearing as though she was on the verge of fainting right then and there. Her face was a mask of tears and radiant smiles, perfectly capturing the chaotic bliss of an unforgettable encounter. The surrounding section of the stadium erupted into cheers, celebrating the incredible stroke of luck that had befallen their fellow army member. Many fans nearby couldn't help but film the emotional aftermath, capturing the woman as she trembled while holding the fabric that still carried the warmth of the stage lights. It was a beautiful testament to the unique and powerful bond that BTS shares with their global fan base, showing how a simple gesture can mean the world. The news of the incident spread like wildfire across social media platforms within minutes of the concert ending. Videos of Jimin reading the sign and selflessly giving away his wardrobe accumulated millions of views before the night was over. Fans worldwide expressed their immense happiness for the woman, praising Jimin for his attentiveness and deeply caring nature. The jacket itself, now a priceless artifact of pop music history, represents 9 years of loyalty rewarded in the most beautiful manner. Eyewitnesses reported that the woman spent the rest of the night enveloped in a state of dazed happiness, unable to let go of her new treasure. The historic Munich concert will undoubtedly be remembered for its spectacular production, but for one incredibly blessed fan, it will forever be the day her 9-year dream became a breathtaking reality. After instructing the security guard to deliver the garment, Jimin did not simply turn away and return to his performance. Instead, he stood near the edge of the stage for a few precious moments, keeping his eyes fixed entirely on the overwhelmed fan to ensure the gift safely reached her hands. As the security personnel finally handed the jacket over, and the woman erupted into tears of joy. A warm, incredibly sweet smile spread across Jimin's face, lighting up the entire stadium. He then raised his hand to wave gently directly at her, acknowledging her 9 years of dedication with profound gratitude. Before turning back to join his fellow members, Jimin locked eyes with her one last time and brought his thumb and index finger together to form a delicate finger heart, pointing it straight toward her. This final, deeply personal gesture sent a fresh wave of screams through the entire section, cementing an already unforgettable moment just before he seamlessly transitioned back into the choreography of the song. What made the moment even more beautiful was the breathtaking display of solidarity from the surrounding crowd. Instead of being consumed by jealousy, the fellow armies standing nearby immediately erupted into tears of pure happiness for her. They instantly gathered around the overwhelmed fan, wrapping her in warm, collective embraces and celebrating her incredible luck as if it were their own. As her knees grew weak and she began to lose her balance from the sheer emotional shock, several nearby fans quickly locked arms with her, holding her steady so she wouldn't collapse onto the hard floor. The entire section transformed into a beautiful sanctuary of shared joy, with strangers wiping away each other's tears and shouting in celebration, proving the deep, family-like bond that defines the global BTS community. The profound impact of this moment extended far beyond the immediate circle of fans in that standing section, sending an emotional ripple effect throughout the entire Olympiastadion. Looking around, even those seated in the distant upper tiers of the stadium could feel the electricity of the interaction as the giant LED screens captured every second of the fans' disbelief and Jimin's angelic response. It became a collective celebration, a shared reminder of why millions of people around the globe find solace, joy, and a sense of belonging in BTS's music and message. As the final notes of the concert echoed into the Munich night, and the house lights came up, the lucky fan remained the center of a warm, protective circle of her peers. Surrounded by her newfound friends, she clutched the jacket to her chest like a priceless treasure, her face still stained with tears, but glowing with an unforgettable happiness. Other concert-goers lingered just to offer her their congratulations, snapping photos of the historic piece of clothing and marveling at the incredible twist of fate they had all just witnessed. Within hours, the heartwarming story crossed borders and oceans, dominating trending topics on social media platforms worldwide. Armies from Asia, the Americas, Africa, and beyond united in their praise for Jimin's legendary kindness and empathy, while expressing immense joy for the woman whose 9-year wait had ended so beautifully. The viral videos served as a beacon of positivity, beautifully illustrating the deep, mutual respect that has sustained the bond between BTS and their fans for over a decade. This unforgettable night in Munich will undoubtedly go down in fandom history as one of the most touching interactions ever witnessed during a live show. It stands as a powerful testament to the idea that patience, loyalty, and true devotion are sometimes rewarded in ways we can only dream of. For one incredible fan, a nearly 10-year journey of love and support culminated in a tangible piece of comfort she will cherish for the rest of her life. Now we want to hear from you, the vibrant global community that makes these moments so incredibly special. How would you react if you were the fortunate fan standing at the barricade, receiving a personal gift directly from your ultimate idol after nearly a decade of waiting? Would you be able to hold back your tears? Or would the sheer shock leave you completely breathless and weak in the knees just like her? What are your thoughts on Jimin's incredibly thoughtful gesture and the heartwarming solidarity shown by the Munich crowd who supported her instead of feeling envious? Does this beautiful interaction remind you of your own journey as a fan, or perhaps inspire you to keep holding up your signs at future concerts in hopes of catching that one magical glance? Drop your thoughts, love, and congratulations for this incredibly lucky army in the comments section below. And don't forget to share this beautiful story with your fellow fans to spread the joy.